Good morning, everybody. Um, this is Julia Royston, and I did one of those technology faux pas. I forgot to press the record button. I am so used to Periscope automatically saving and recording that when I was on the conference call on Thursday night, January 21st, for Message to the Masses, writing that book now, I forgot to press record. So I thought I would do a special video this morning and kind of do a general overview of what I talked about last night. Now, we won't have the wonderful questions that were asked after the call, but there's another call on Tuesday, January 26th at 8 p.m., and I will have a big poster plastered next to my computer. Press record, because I've never done that before, and I've done several calls. But anyway, um, I it is what it is, and it just happened. So first off, I wanted to do a follow up from our initial sessions that we had in December. I said that I was going to check in with you about your writing once a month at least. Some people have reached out to me, said they've been a little stuck. Some people are moving forward, and that I'm able to check in with. I'm sorry. But I wanted to take a time to actually have someplace centrally located for everybody to be able to connect and ask the same questions and receive the same encouragement at the same time. It's a wonderful opportunity because I basically have gathered a group of people. I've been contacted by several people who want to write memoirs and autobiographies, but I'm always approached by authors and writers who are wanting to publish books, and not necessarily the memoir, but just all genres. And so I wanted to establish a Facebook group, which I have done in the past, but invite you to be a part of that Facebook group. It's called Message to the Masses. Write that book now. It's a place where I'm going to be posting encouragement, which I do on my personal and other business pages. But this information is going to be specific to people who have come in contact with me, have expressed an interest in me assisting them, coaching them in writing. So this is a coaching group and a Facebook group that is going to continue. But this first group of 2016, you're going to be able to connect and be on for free. And then the next group, I'm going to have an on-call that's going to be for a fee. It's actually going to be a coaching fee of a part of it. So associated with it will be a charge for it. But I want to move forward with encouraging people to continue to write. That's the first thing. Write every day. Even if it's 15 minutes, even if it's 20 minutes, even if you get to write one sentence, that's one of the first things is you got to write every day, something down. Even if it's speaking to your phone. Some of you look at the computer screen and get the keyboard and get stuck. That's one thing we did talk about, is you get stuck looking at the screen and, oh, that didn't make any sense. But when I talk to you, I don't know what that is, but when I talk to you, you can tell me your story point blank out. We can organize the chapters and you can tell me the 10 things you want to talk about or the stuff. Then that's exactly what it's the same thing. Writing a book is basically communication between the author and the reader. Being able to relay that communication in a clear format. That's all. It's not that deep. Because most of you have the content, it's down in you. It's down in your heart. You know what you want to say. But just getting it down on paper. Well, don't worry about grammatical mistakes and, ooh, did that make sense? That's what the editor's for. That's what that next phase is. But getting down what's down in your heart, that was the first picture I posted recently last night. Write what's in your heart. That's it. Especially those of you who are very passionate about what you're speaking about. And the memoirs, you know intimately. It's a live testimonial of exactly what happened in your life. So we did talk about memoirs as making sure the names are changed. But just write what's in your heart. So just like I'm speaking to you from my heart about writing and encouraging writers, I'm just point blank out, and I'm just saying it straight out. It's not correct. If I were to put it in a book, I would need it to be edited. I would need it to be changed. But believe you me, I'm coming from my heart. So write every day. Write on a notepad. You're going to have to type it, but write on a notepad. Type it on your computer. Type it on your other mobile device. Speak it to your phone, just like I'm speaking to you. I am an Android person, excuse me. But if you're on iTunes, find an app that is a recording app. Then you can just speak it into it and send it to your email, and then you can transcribe it later into your computer. There are several ways. I used to speak into my voicemail before I got a decent phone that would save and had additional apps and everything with it. So however you need to get it down, because your message is somebody's waiting on that message. Somebody needs to hear that message. It's going to solve your problem. It's going to ease a pain. It's going to inspire someone to move forward. So you cannot necessarily get stopped. Remember the message. Let the message be the motivator. So write every day. You don't necessarily have to sit down and write for hours like I do. That's not necessarily a way for you. 20 minutes. Or get up early in the morning. I'm a morning person, so I get up early in the morning. Or sometimes when I'm really into it, I stay up late at night. Or I may wake up in the middle of the night. I write all the time because I'm passionate about it. And that's basically what I do. It's a stress reliever for me. It's invigorating. It's healing. It's inspirational to me. I love the creative process. So write it. Schedule a time to write. If you can't schedule a time, whenever you're inspired, just write. Whenever you have a break, on your lunch break, it doesn't matter when. Take some time to think about it. The next thing that I really encourage you to do is to look at your outline. Make sure that you have a good outline of the 7 to 10 things that you really want to talk about. If it's a memoir, you cannot say every single thing that happened to you in your life. Come up with the 7 or 10. Make sure they were major events. You do need to have a little background of where you came from and the setting and the scene and what your house looked like, and because you know your words are a painting. You can look at a picture, see a video, and you can get an idea. But your words in a book have to be the painting. They have to be the colors. They have to paint the picture for the reader. So, and make sure you have an outline. If you're writing a fiction book, organize the scenes just like a movie. They're at the coffee shop. They're at the house. They meet at the grocery store. They meet at work. He passes her in the elevator, and he passes her on the escalator. Whatever. Paint the scene. And then what happens next? And then what happens next? And then what happens next? And like it's always my problem is landing the plane. How are you going to end it? Do they live happily ever after? Do they go their separate ways? If it's mystery, if it's horror, does he kill her at the end? Does he let her go? What happens at the end? So mapping those scenes out, writing them out, Post-its. I've seen all kinds of ways that you can actually do it. You can speak it into your phone again and say, I want this to happen next. Whatever, however it takes, whatever works for you, work it. And if it is a nonfiction book, the 7 steps, the 7 ways, the 30 days of the devotional, whatever it takes, write that out step by step, and then fill in the blanks. Now, they don't necessarily have to be in order. You don't have to say 1 and then I went to 2. Sometimes you feel inspired to write the chapter of 7 and then come back to 3, and then you did 1 and 2, and then you go to 5 and 6. It doesn't matter about that. The order doesn't matter, just as long as you finish and as long as you complete. My goal is for you not to be looking at a blank page February 22nd, just like you looked at January 22nd. Have a little bit more written. And remember, 1, write every day. 2, look at your outline. 3, if you get stuck, reach out to me. It's to message me on Facebook. Send me an email. Let's schedule a time to call. It's not going to take me very long to get you focused and back on the road. It's like being on the side of the road. You need AAA. When AAA comes, they should change your tire, get you jump started, and on your way. The same thing is with Julia Royston. It's not going to take me long. Let's get a 15-minute focus session, And let's get you back on the road to getting that book finished so we can get it published, so we can get it promoted, so we can get it sold. Yes! So, schedule a time every day to write, or write whenever time you have to write every single day. Something down. Think about it. Write it out. Speak it into your phone. Second, make sure you have a good, well-written outline. And then, next is the draft. Just write it. Just start writing. Filling in the blanks. Speaking it out. When an idea comes to you, write it down, speak it into your phone, record it, type it, let's go. In the Facebook group, I'm going to actually post this video, this short video, and then I'll be posting inspirational things when the next call is. That's going to kind of be my headquarters for a writing group for us to keep moving until we publish. Now, and to move you into the publishing area, because that's the final goal. Whether it's in paperback, ebook, hardback, or all three, it does no good if the book is not seen and sold and somebody reads it. Okay? So that's moving forward. I'm Julia Royston, your publisher, author, and speaker, and the message motivator. Also, check me out on Periscope. If you haven't tried Periscope, try it. Get the app on your phone. Hit me up on Periscope. I'm out there every morning between 7:45 and 8 o'clock. Most of the time I'm riding to work, so sometime I'm in my car. The last 3 days I've been home, so check me out on Periscope. Julia A.K. Royston is my handle, and so check me out. Of course, you know you can email me, bkroystonpublishing@gmail.com. You can instant message me on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm everywhere. Okay? Hit me up on social media, LinkedIn. I'm everywhere you want to be. Okay? So, let's write that book. We got to get that message to the masses. Write that book now. Let's keep moving forward. If you want to be on a call and ask me some more questions, besides posting questions in the Facebook group, which is what we need to do as well, so other people can see those questions and that I can answer them at one place at one time. Also, there's another call on Tuesday, January 26th, 8 p.m. Same call-in number, same access code. Feel free to share, and I'll be posting that advertisement again on today, so you can share it with your friends. Somebody who says, I always thought about writing a book, I never. Whatever. Let's make it happen. I'm Julia Royston. Have a great day. Bye-bye.